There are many ways to stop cars, and you will be amazed at what we showed today. Number 11. Grappler Police Bumper. I'm sure you've seen them in movies or video games. They are always thrown on the road in police chases. Once the grappler has a hold of the suspect vehicle, the officer can then release a tether from the police car and back away to a safe distance. Within a few seconds, the car comes to a controlled stop without the officer having to force a collision. The cost of installing a grappler is $5,000, which includes training. That replacing a spent nylon net costs $400. Number 10. Pitagone F-18. Our choice continues to be the F-18, not the aircraft, but this modular barrier. The 1-meter-high design appears to be flimsy, but had little trouble stopping a 12-ton truck traveling at 42 kilometers per hour. No tools or fasteners in the asphalt are required for the installation, which may be completed by one person. Furthermore, the designers were successful in avoiding sharp edges so that the barriers do not interfere with people and may be used during public events. Convenient boxes for storage and transportation are provided, and if the customer has to install the barriers as soon as possible, the company will send their experienced staff. Number 9. Spike Stinger. The only self-driving gadget capable of stopping any vehicle, from motorcycles to trailer trucks, in seconds. Right to the suitcase's designers. It weighs 16 kilograms and is hidden within a 4-meter-long spike strip. It takes only 5 seconds to get ready. All cops have to do is drop the case, go back at least 100 meters, and click the button. Whether it's sand, gravel, snow, or a flooded road, the perpetrator will come to a halt after 100 meters, and you can retract the strip in a split second to avoid damaging the wheels of the chasing police cars. Except for Antarctica, every continent sells the system. Number 8. MobileSpike. However, luring a criminal into a spiked ambush is not always possible. In that instance, the spikes are worthwhile. I agree with you. Previously, numerous crews, blockers, and even helicopters were necessary for the chase, according to the designers. However, one car and one police officer are now sufficient. The MobileSpike system contains a secret. You merely need to drive up to the offender's car from the side and shoot a spiked strip under the wheels. The tires will be flat in less than a minute. The device has already been tested in real-world chases at speeds ranging from 24 to 161 kilometers per hour. It is also suited for older police cars due to the bumper mounting mechanism. Number 7. Barnacle. How can you swiftly, easily, and effectively punish people who park illegally? The Barnacle is a windshield parking boot available in the United States. The driver must pay a fine and obtain a code in order to remove the Barnacle. If they decide to drive away without paying or remove the device by force, a siren will sound and a GPS beacon will send the coordinates to the police. By the way, once removed, the Barnacle cannot be left on the street. You must take it to a certain location or risk receiving another ticket. As of 2020, these systems have been tested in a few U.S. cities, with an estimated cost of $5,000 per device. Number 6. Tyre Killer. The next gadget on our list has a moniker that speaks for itself, and its design is evocative of a razor. Only if the car is traveling in the incorrect direction does the Tyre Killer puncture the tires and slow it down. Meanwhile, if you're traveling in the right direction, it's not risky. Because the spikes are angled, they are unable to penetrate the tires. Number 5. Net Barrier. The next gadget on our list has a moniker that speaks for itself, and its design is evocative of a razor. Only if the car is traveling in the incorrect direction does the Tyre Killer puncture the tires and slow it down. Meanwhile, if you're traveling in the right direction, it's not risky. Because the spikes are angled, they are unable to penetrate the tires. Number 4. CROOKHOOK. This passenger device will safely bring a car to a halt, even in the midst of a high-speed pursuit. When not in use, the heavy-duty hooks installed on the front bumper of the police car do not protrude. During a pursuit, officers use them to hook the vehicle in front of them. The hooks are securely fastened to the vehicle structure. As a result, when the police applies the brakes, the offender is forced to slow down as well. The technology is absolutely safe because it does not elevate the vehicle and applies only minimal pressure to the underbody. Number 3. Global Grab 400. This company is a market leader in perimeter security products and has proven to be a reliable partner for the US military as well as a diverse spectrum of business clients. Not bad, right? You wouldn't realize it immediately away. They make obstacles similar to volleyball nets. They are also employed to stop cars. In tests, this device was able to stop a 7-ton truck traveling at 64 kilometers per hour. It only takes a few minutes to put the barrier back up after the impact, and the overall concept is so successful that some customers have already used it for over 1 million cycles. Google, NASA, BP, and Shell are among the customers on the list. Number 2. Optima Mobile Hydraulic Road Blocker. Here's another stumbling obstacle. The designers focused on mobility and included wheels. The end result is a trailer that is simple to transport to its destination. The wheels are then removed and the system is installed. The raised barrier can be up to 1 meter high, and the lifting duration is 3.5 seconds in the standard version or 1.5 seconds in the upgraded version. Because the blocker is PLC compatible, its operation may be automated. There is a remote control, and in an emergency, the barrier may be manually raised and lowered. You can also help the environment by putting solar panels. Number 1. Piranha. The final item on our list helps you to avert an automobile chase before it begins. The device is lightweight and compact, fitting even inside car glove compartments. This device shreds the tire and deflates it in 5 seconds due to its unusual form. It is advised to utilize it before to specific operations. When there is a substantial possibility of escape, the suspect will attempt to flee by car. Stop being a slacker. It's time to put your intellect to work.